Joining us this week is Nick Clarke, who's 27 and a doctor from Leeds. Nick certainly likes his open-top cars. Before the Lotus Elise he currently owns, he had a Mazda MX-5. This Elise is 4 years old, but Nick's had it for a year now. It's probably worth around £16,000. Nick has set himself a budget of around £30,000 to spend on his new motor. Hi Nick, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us today on Used Car Heaven. So you're a doctor.
That's right.
But you like your motoring, you like driving quick, I guess.
Well, I've always had a passion for cars, really. Certainly fast cars is something I've always been really interested in.
So why do you want to change the Elise at the moment then?
I just fancy a change, really. I've had it just over a year now. I just fancy something a bit different, really.
Bit more power, bit more performance?
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
What sort of money have you got to spend? What's your budget?
Around about the £30,000 mark.
30-ish, or so, maybe. Well, the first car we've got is very familiar. It's the Lotus Elise 111S, the latest car, of course, compared to yours. They've made some fairly big changes with it, particularly the exterior. Do you like the new look they've given to it?
I do actually, yeah. It seems a lot more sort of user-friendly, really. It's got some nice curves on it. There's the vents and things on the front and the back.
I like what they've done with the lights and things.
No, it's really a very nice looking car.
And easier to get in and out with they've changed the sills, which was
that's
a big right, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's very nice, very nice.
Most
indeed.
important thing with this is the upgraded performance. You've got sort of 160 brakes, so
yeah.
it should feel quite a bit quicker than your car.
Okay,
which is important. Second car, the Porsche Boxster. I suppose at some stage we all aspire to owning a Porsche, and we've come up with this. It's a 3.2, the Boxster S. Cost new 40 grand, now about 34, but they still hold the value well, these cars.
Absolutely. I mean, its reputation speaks for itself, really. It's
fantastic build quality.
Absolutely.
A car that will still look good for years and years.
No, it's a really nice looking car. It's very.
You like that?
Very much so.
Third and final car is the TVR Tamora. It's TVR's latest baby. It's sort of their entry-level model now. Starts about 36,000 in the marketplace. I have no doubt this is going to be the quickest car for you today.
Yeah.
350 brake horsepower, wonderful engine note. But do you like the looks of it?
I think it's a nice looking car, actually.
Do you?
The back end's a bit strange, but
Very
certainly,
wacky.
It's a very striking car.
It's different, isn't it?
It's very different.
There's nothing else
definitely
on the road today that looks like this.
Yeah, it's just whether you can live with it, really. That's the question.
Day in, day out. It's a car you're going to use every day, I suppose.
Absolutely, yes. That's the big issue.
So it has to be practical and good to drive every day.
Yeah.
Well, jump in. We'll take it out for a spin, see what you think. The TVR.
Great stuff.
But before that, let's get more information about the Tamora from Chris.
The TVR Tamora is arguably everything a sports car should be. Frighteningly quick, 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds and a top end of 175 miles an hour. It's got great engine noise, very challenging to drive, and to top it all off, it's very, very good looking. Well, as with all good things, surely there must be a downside. Well, there is. Brand new, 36,500, and I doubt it will hold its value as well as the Boxster. Added to this is its unquenchable thirst for fuel, sky-high insurance, and a paltry 12 months warranty. But do you care? Look at it. I certainly don't. With 350 brake horsepower on tap, no driver or traction aids, this car is not for the faint-hearted. Having said that, it's not as twitchy as some TVRs I could mention. Its ride and handling is sharp and precise when treated with some respect. Only time will tell how the Tamora will fare in the quality and reliability stakes. Let's just hope it's better than some of the previous cars that have come out of Blackpool. This is a November 2001. It's got 1,000 miles on the clock and it will cost you £32,950.
Thanks very much, Chris. Well, we're in the first of our 3 cars for Nick to drive today, and it's the TVR Tamora. You're behind the wheel, chance to drive it. What do you think?
Well, it's fantastic, actually. I mean, the noise, it's like sitting inside a vintage plane.
I mean, it sounds like a V8 engine, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's a 6-cylinder engine.
Fantastic.
3.6 litres. Remember that 350 brake horsepower. It does sound fantastic, doesn't it?
It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I mean, the position's great. I mean, visibility is not too good. It's quite a steep windscreen. You can't see a great deal. But it's fantastic. I mean, the pedals are a bit strange as well.
They all hinge from the floor, don't they?
Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to, really. Yeah. So, but absolutely, a really, really fantastic car.
Now, remember, this is a car that's very raw. It's got no driver's aids whatsoever. You've got no ABS. You've got no airbags. Certainly no traction control or stability programs that most sports cars manufacturers are putting on these days. I mean, it's just the way TVR make it.
I mean, certainly my Lotus is very similar, really. There's no ABS or anything on that either. So, I mean, certainly the brakes seem a lot sharper than on the Lotus. There's no doubt about it. So, yeah, it's a great car.
when you first jump into this car, you think, well, what do they do? Because it's not got any indication of what they for.
It is. It took me about 5 minutes to work out how to open the door. So, I can't help but feel all these little bits and bobs. It's just something that could go wrong, really.
That is the thing, isn't it? When you
Yeah.
buy a TVR. I mean, we were saying before that, you know, when you're spending this sort of money on a car or spending any sort of serious money on a car, you don't want it to go wrong.